Make, move, and sell. The fundamentals of commerce. Companies across industries, from manufacturing to agriculture to pharmaceuticals, engage in some version of this sequence. And while the way that physical goods are made and sold often varies significantly by industry, the ins and outs of moving goods are much more universal. And an entire industry has emerged to optimize this step of the value chain: transportation and logistics, which is concerned with anything and everything related to moving and handling goods. For most of history, goods were consumed near or at their point of origin. Only the wealthiest could afford to import goods from faraway places. Today, the inverse is often true. Locally sourced products are considered premium. In nearly all product categories, globalization has driven a chasm between the point of origin and the point of consumption. Today, the origin is wherever manufacturing is lowest cost and highest quality, say in China for electronics manufacturing and in the tropics for premium coffee farming. Points of consumption are spread equally wide, to anywhere in the world where there's a willingness to pay. The physical movement of goods across this chasm is commonly called shipping or freight. Companies that do this are called carriers. Transportation and logistics is all about the end-to-end management of shipping processes. There are a few models for logistics. In the case of a manufacturer, for example, they can carry their own goods to their customers. This is called first-party logistics, or 1PL. Or they can hire someone else to carry their goods, called second-party logistics, or 2PL. The problem is, a global shipment requires far more than just one carrier, rather a whole series of carriers and handlers. A truck to pick up goods, a warehouse to store them, a train to move them to the coast, a boat to send them overseas, and so on. This is a complex and opaque web of highly localized players. Keeping track of all these carriers, not to mention navigating import-export regulation, is a major headache for any manufacturer. For this reason, many manufacturers look to a third party to manage all of this movement and complexity. Companies that offer well-managed shipping as a service are known as third-party logistics providers, or 3PLs for short. You might recognize some of the leading 3PL names: UPS, DHL, FedEx, Kuehne+Nagel, DSV, and DB Schenker. Some 3PLs, like FedEx and UPS, are also carriers and own their own truck and plane fleets. In this primer, we will unpack the world of transportation and logistics, with particular emphasis on the 3PL business. We'll cover common 3PL products and services, the ecosystem, the economics and common metrics, and key trends likely to impact the industry in the coming years.